It has been 10 years since this has been at Walt Disney World. Plus, 2 fan favorites return to Disney Cruise Line. I'm Kim from Finding Moments of Magic, bringing you tips and tricks for Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, and beyond. The biggest news for me anyway, coming out of Walt Disney World this summer is the fact that Magic Kingdom, after 10 years, is finally going to get a nighttime parade again. I don't know why, but it seems like the nighttime parade was crucial to a trip. It felt like it was the great culmination of an incredibly magical day at the park. I can remember sitting with my daughter when she was 15 months old and watching the parade, and just, it just has created such a great memory. And I feel like that's really been missing from Magic Kingdom. It's great to have the fireworks, but I just, missing that extra bit of magic. And I'm so excited that this summer, Disney is going to be debuting Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away Nighttime Parade. Through the power of the Blue Fairies magic, you'll watch dreams and wishes come true. They're said to have some creative float designs, creative music, and choreography. And I'm just really hoping they bring that element back to Magic Kingdom that really reminds me of my youth and when my kids were little. And I'm really looking forward to that. And hopefully I'll get a chance to see it when I travel there in August this summer. Also, starting this week actually, is Cool Kids Summer, coming to all 4 of the Disney theme parks. You're going to have a little bit of extra magic, and most of it's in the form of DJing and music and arts and crafts. And it should be nice for kids. I kind of think that Disney might be doing this because Epic Universe just opened over at Universal, and they want to add a little bit of extra to their parks this summer. But here's what you can find. At Epcot, you can meet up with Goofy in a DJ-led dance party at Communicore Hall. Also, Phineas and Ferb will have a meet and greet near the front entrance of the park. In Animal Kingdom, at Rafiki's Planet Watch, there will be some craft activities. And if you'd like to become a wilderness explorer, you can earn a special badge for the Cool Kids Summer. At Discovery Island, there will also be a sing-along. Over at Hollywood Studios, you want to head to Animation Courtyard for games and crafts. Also, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After is debuting at Sunset Showcase. This is going to feature Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent. It sounds really neat. That one actually has me intrigued. I really want to see that, and hopefully I'll be able to catch that since this runs through September 1st, and I'm traveling in August. Also, returning to Animation Courtyard is a Little Mermaid show called The Little Mermaid: A Musical Adventure. I was actually really hoping that they were going to take Animation Courtyard and make it more Pixar related, but we'll see how this one goes. At Magic Kingdom, you can also participate in Big Top Bash at Storybook Circus. It's a DJ dance party. And then over at the Rocket Tower Plaza stage in Tomorrowland is Galactic Blast. So a lot of music and dance parties happening right in the middle of the summer. In terms of the resorts are getting in on some of this fun as well. If you are checking into a Walt Disney World Resort hotel, on your check-in day, you are going to be pixie dusted with a free admission to one of the 2 water parks, either Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon. That's on check-in day only. So that's a really nice deal, I believe. It really makes it worth it to stay on property and get a little bit of a bonus. And I really like to make check-in day kind of a relaxing day anyway. We usually arrive in the evening, but now I'm thinking, if we can arrive a little earlier, we can get to one of the water parks. So be sure to look for that. Also, if you're staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort, Disney's Art of Animation Resort, Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, and Disney's Wilderness Lodge, there will be some more themed activities, including character visits with set appearance times, so you can actually plan your day. I know I've stayed at some of the resorts before. I remember really specifically recently at Polynesian, as well as the Boardwalk, where the characters they were just appearing there. And actually it happened once at the Beach Club as well. It was really neat to kind of just run into them. But if you could actually plan your day where there might not be as long of a line at the resort as there might be at the theme park, and your little one or yourself wants to meet one of the characters, this might be a great way to do it. And finally, if you were thinking about staying at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, or if you stayed there in the past and thought maybe it was a little bit run down, guess what? They've just gone through a refurbishment. The rooms have been refurbed. They're looking really nice. And they've also refurbished the Doubloon Lagoon pool area and Mardi Gras pool bar. So it's a little bit zhuzhed up. If you want to head over there, grab a beignet and check it out. Coming up in late August, so this will be August 28th through November 22nd, is the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. I think this probably is my favorite festival at Epcot, although all of them are great. But I really, really love the food selections at the International Food and Wine Festival. There's going to be over 35 global marketplaces, 8 to the Beat concert series. If you've ever thought about going and checking it out, definitely make some plans. It is a great experience. Just prior to that, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is returning to Magic Kingdom August 18th through October 31st. There will be trick-or-treating, the Boo to You Halloween Parade is returning, Hocus Pocus is returning. It's going to be a blast. Make sure that you check out the calendar on the official Walt Disney World website because some dates have sold out already. I believe at the time of this recording, October 31st has sold out. So if you really want to go, make sure that you're getting your tickets right away. You don't want to wait on this one because dates do tend to sell out, and it really is a magical time. Later on this year, and no date has actually been set yet, just later on this year, Magic Kingdom is going to get a pirate-themed pub called the Beak and Barrel. It's going to be opening in Adventureland, and it really looks cool. I can't wait to have more themed experiences at Magic Kingdom. I really like when even the places that you're just going to go and hang out for a little bit are themed as well. And putting this in Adventureland is really going to make it a lot more fun. Now some news from Disney Cruise Line. So Disney is bringing back 2 fan favorites to their itinerary, and both of them are happening in January. Marvel Day at Sea is returning in 2026. The Disney Magic will be sailing out of Port Galveston in Texas. And I have to tell you, I have experienced Marvel Day at Sea, and I had so much fun. And this was, probably at the beginning of me becoming a Marvel fan. I wasn't a huge Marvel fan at the time. I actually had to watch a whole bunch of Marvel movies before I went on the cruise to find out more information about the characters and everything. But it was so immersive. The characters were walking around. There was a lot of different experiences during the day. Actually, out throughout the cruise, there was a lot of different experiences. And if you are a Marvel fan, you do not want to miss it. It was really incredible. The fireworks at sea was a special event show. That was really fun. They had specialty food at your dining for the Marvel Day at Sea day, and it was really a great time. Definitely Marvel fans should not miss this. January is not a bad month to sail as well. Usually the weather's pretty mild in January, as well as maybe the cruise lines aren't sold out as much and the ticket prices might be a little less in January. So check that out if you're a Marvel fan. Also, Pixar Day at Sea is returning to the Disney Fantasy in January. And this probably was my favorite cruise of all time. First of all, the Disney Fantasy might be my favorite ship so far. It's at the top for right now. I've not been on the Disney Treasure yet, so it's at the top. And Pixar Day at Sea I'm more of a Pixar fan than a Marvel fan, and the interactions with the characters, the activities that you had on board, the special treats, the dining, all of it was really incredible. I loved the Pixar Day at Sea. If you're a fan of Pixar, if your kids are a fan of Pixar, you definitely want to check this out. Now, when you have the days at sea, these are mostly limited to one day. That's when the really special events happen. Even though there might be some theming throughout your cruise of Marvel Day at Sea or Pixar Day at Sea, it's really just that one day that's super special. So if you happen to be going on a Pixar or Marvel Day at Sea cruise and those aren't really your thing, you can still have a great time. You're not going to be feeling out of the loop, or, you know, it's still going to be a really great time for you. So which of these news events do you think that you're most looking forward to? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know, I'm thinking about doing this little news update maybe once a month. I might make it more frequent, once a week, depending on if you're looking for news more frequently. So let me know that in the comments as well. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep living the magic. Bye-bye.